Good evening, everyone. I'm Kubrali, and you're watching Awaz News. Tonight, I'll be taking you to top news across Canada.
Ontario elementary teachers awarded nearly 12% raise in arbitration. Nissan Canada issues do not drive warning for 48,000 vehicles over airbag issue. Nestle workers in Toronto ratify deal after striking for more than 3 weeks. 5 more Ontario school boards join lawsuit against social media platforms. Mississauga mayoral candidates set to square off in televised debate tonight. A video shows driver frantically getting out of her car being pushed by truck on Avenue Road. Fifth teen accused in 2022 death of Toronto homeless man expected to plead guilty.
These were the headlines, and now let's go through the details.
5 additional Ontario school boards and 2 independent private schools have joined a lawsuit against the owners of multiple social media platforms, including Snapchat, TikTok, and Facebook. In a news release issued Wednesday, advocacy group Schools for Social Media Change confirmed that the lawsuit, which was first launched by 4 Ontario school boards back in March, now includes Dufferin, Peel Catholic District School Board, the York Catholic District School Board, the Trillium Lakeland District School Board, the Ottawa Catholic District School Board, the District School Board of Niagara, and 2 private schools, including Holy Name of Mary College School in Mississauga and Eats Shame in North York. In March, the Toronto District School Board, the Peel District School Board, the Toronto Catholic District School Board, and the Ottawa Carleton District School Board announced that they had launched suits seeking $4.5 billion in damages against the owners of social media platforms for creating products that they alleged negligently interfere with student learning and have caused widespread disruption to the education system. None of the allegations have been proven in court. The legal action comes as hundreds of school districts in the United States file similar suits. The school boards are represented by Toronto-based law firm Neenstein LLP. The firm previously stated that the school boards will not be responsible for any costs related to the lawsuit unless a successful outcome is reached. This spring, the Ontario government announced a new set of rules aimed at cracking down on cell phone use in schools. The measures, which will go into effect in 24-25 academic year, include a ban on social media sites on all school networks and devices. As of September, students in kindergarten to grade 6 will be asked to keep their phones on silent and out of sight for the entire school day unless permitted by an educator. Students between grade 7 and 12 will not be permitted to use phones during the class time. Premier Duckford has previously spoken out against the lawsuits aimed at the social media giants, saying back in March that the legal action was nonsense. Let's focus on math, reading, and writing, Ford said at the time. That is what we need to do, put all the resources into the kids. A 5th girl accused in the death of a homeless man in Toronto's downtown core is expected to plead guilty. Court heard the teen is expected to plead guilty to manslaughter on June 24th. 4 other girls are expected to enter guilty pleas in the coming days and weeks, though the court has not heard on what charges. 3 13-year-olds, 3 14-year-olds, and 2 16-year-olds were charged with second-degree murder in the December 2022 death of Kenneth Lee. Police have said Lee, a 59-year-old who was living in the city's shelter system, died after allegedly being stabbed by 8 teen girls who are from homes across the Greater Toronto area. A judge recently committed 6 of the teens to trial on second-degree murder and 2 on the lesser charge of manslaughter. Police have said they believe the accused girls met on social media before they gathered in person. By law, none of the accused can be identified because they are underage. Community members have described Lee as a kind, quiet man who was trying to defend a friend before he was allegedly attacked. Workers at Nestle plant in Toronto have ratified a new contract after a strike that lasted more than 3 weeks. Unifor says the 461 workers at the plant, which produces Kit Kat, Aero, and Coffee Crisp bars, as well as Smarties, made significant gains on wages, pensions, and health benefits. The workers walked off the job May 5th after rejecting a previous tentative deal. The union says the deal includes a 3.25% wage increase in the first year, 3% in the second year, and 2.25% in the third year. The deal also includes improvements to health benefits, and the union says some contract workers will become full-time employees. Unifor National President Lana Payne says the deal protects members from precarious work and helps them deal with the current affordability crisis. A driver frantically got out of her car as it was being dragged by a truck on Avenue Road Wednesday afternoon. The collision occurred just south of Davenport Road. In the video, the truck is seen pushing the car to the side, prompting the driver to climb out of her vehicle on the passenger side and run to the sidewalk, where she appears to raise her hand to alert the truck driver. The truck shortly comes to a stop and the driver gets out to check on what is happening. The two drivers are then seen talking. It was not immediately clear what transpired prior to the video and what caused the collision. According to a city report, 30,000 vehicles pass through the area every day and 977 collisions have been reported since 2014. Nissan Canada has issued a do not drive warning for 48,000 vehicles in the latest effort to expand its campaign about defective airbags. The recall includes cars and SUVs as old as 2002 model year that were recalled as part of an ongoing campaign to recall defective Takata airbag inflators. The automaker is asking drivers of the 2002 QX4, 2002 to 2004 Pathfinder, and 2002 to 2006 Sentra to stop driving their vehicles and contact Nissan for a free recall repair. Takata airbags contain a calcium sulfate absorbing propellant that may degrade after long exposure to high humidity and temperatures and could cause a rupture during deployment. In December, Ford Motor Co. issued a similar safety recall for 275,000 vehicles in Canada, warning of the risks of airbag ruptures. In the US, about 6.2 million vehicles with potentially dangerous airbag inflators remain on US roads. Some of the leading candidates vying to become Mississauga's new mayor are set to square off in a televised debate this evening. The debate is being hosted by United Way, Greater Toronto Sheridan College, the Mississauga Board of Trade, and the Metamorphosis Network. The 90-minute debate is taking place at Sheridan College's Hazel McCallion campus at 7 p.m. and will be moderated by broadcaster Angie Sate. Mayoral candidates who have been polling at 5% or above were invited to participate in the debate. Leading candidates Alvin Tedjoe, Brian Crombie, Deepika Damarla, Stephen Dasco, and George Tavares are expected to attend. Frontrunner Carolyn Parrish was invited but will not be attending, the debate organizers say. The election was triggered when former Mayor Bonnie Crombie stepped down from the top job to become leader of the Ontario Liberal Party. So far, turnout at advance voting is up 42% compared to the last election, while Carolyn Parrish started off the race with large lead. That gap has narrowed in the final weeks of the election. Follow along here for live updates from tonight's debate. An arbitrator has awarded Ontario's elementary teachers a raise of nearly 12% over the course of its 4-year deal with the province. The Elementary Teachers Federation of Ontario says the arbitration board awarded its 80,000 teachers increases of 3% for the first 2 years of the agreement that begins from 2022 to 2023. That is followed by increases of 2.7% and 2.5% for the final 2 years, which comes out to an 11.73% increase when compounded over the course of the deal. The elementary teachers ratified their central agreement with the province in December that referred compensation to binding arbitration. ETFO President Karen Brown says they were right to go to arbitration after offers from the province came in at raises of 1.2% per year. Education Minister Stephen Lecce says the government has delivered stability in the classrooms without threat of interruption from labor strife.
Thank you for tuning in. I'm Kubra Ali. I'll see you back tomorrow, same time, same channel. Until then, good night.